my first dummy mission road trip, where we met this dude named Larry. So it's back in 2016, my boy Dwight, Dewan, and Deontay all decided to take a road trip to Washington, D.C. And my boy Dwight, who already came equipped with a hefty amount of weed, smoked all this shit before we got to D.C. and it was supposed to last him. By the time we got into Washington, D.C., you know how everyone want to talk about Detroit is so tragic? Man, never have ever been in a city where I heard police sirens going off from day to night every goddamn day. D.C. had me fucked up. I saw bums just sleeping everywhere. I saw rich people just stepping over them, walking by. I saw my first big ass cockroach in the city and was just like, this shit tragic, cuz. We got to DC the day of when they had a teacher convention going on that whole weekend, which means all the damn hotels was booked and we didn't have a spot to go. Oh my gosh, we was outside all night trying to figure that shit out, from making phone calls in different places to finally finding a place. But the hotel was on a block that had a whole fucking power outage. And the hotel clerk was like, well, I mean, you could sit here and chill, but I mean, we don't know the power coming back on, so. At this point, it's about 11 p.m. at night, and niggas is tired. So my boy Dwight was like, hey yo, fuck this, I'm about to go find the weed. And I'm like, how you gonna do that? He puts his hands to his mouth and like, hey, who got the weed? And out of nowhere, some homeless bum nigga come around the corner named Larry. Hey, y'all looking for some weed? Wait here for 10 minutes, I'll be right back. So Larry just go disappear off around the corner, and Dewan and Deontay like, yeah, okay, well, y'all can do what the fuck y'all gonna do. We gonna wait at this hotel till shit go poppin'. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna just wait by Dwight because that's the homie, and I ain't gonna, I believe in the rule of pairs, you know what I'm saying? So 10 minutes later, Larry come back around the corner and is like, yo, my dealer ain't there, but I got another dealer a few blocks from here that we can go meet, and I can tell him to get y'all a good price. So Dwight like, I bet. And I'm like, I am not street smart, nigga. I grew up in the suburbs. I got a little bit of intuition and knowledge, but I don't know this nigga, and he look a little sketchy. But I couldn't let Dwight go alone. So my dumb ass is like, all right, I just gotta make sure you all go to while we go on this trip. So while we're following this nigga Larry, all he talking about is K2 and bath salts. K2 is synthetic weed that a lot of niggas apparently in Washington, D.C. do. But that shit wasn't popping in Detroit because niggas in Detroit was like, yeah, no, fuck that. Let me get that real shit. Larry kept going on about how K2 was all like, and they get you like, ooh. And you take a little bit of bath salts and take you like, ah. And we was just looking at him like, Larry, we don't want none of that shit. I don't want none of that shit from you. I don't want nothing from you, honestly. He do. Are we getting weed or K2? Oh, no, y'all getting weed. All right, bet. I'm still skeptical to the motherfucker though. So we passed one block that was fairly crowded. Then we went to another block and it was pretty much nobody there. And then we went through one more block. Nigga. What I could only describe was an infestation of fiends. Motherfuckers looking like, what the fuck is going on? I never been exposed to this kind of shit. This was the heart of Fiend City. I look at this lady fiend hitting something like, hey, what you smoking? Oh, baby, this K2. I ask a nigga in a wheelchair with scars on his face, oh, this K2. Shit, everyone smoking this shit out here. And Larry said the magic words that had me triggered, nigga. Yeah, so we gotta cross that block and go in the alley. Hold on, an alley? I'm not going, Dwight. Hey yo, we ain't going down no damn alley, bro. Nah, they give me my $5, but we gotta go. You sure y'all want no weed? Nah, Larry, we good, fam. We don't want none of that shit. We out. So as we quickly depart, Larry gonna yell, hey yo, we got these dudes from Detroit trying to get some weed. Who got the weed? He yelled that shit out like a bat fucking signal. Nigga, all eyes were on me and Dwight. We broke. Took the fuck off. And we finally get back to where Dewan and Deontay are at. And they looking at us like, y'all niggas is dumb as, why the fuck would you follow a random ass bum to get some weed? And the only thing I could really say was, I knew it was dumb as fuck, but I didn't want his dumb ass to go because I was concerned with his safety. But I guess in the same interim, following a dumbass would still make me a dumbass because we both know that's some dumbass shit to do. But by the end of the night, into the late night, we did end up finding a hotel. Dwight ended up getting some weed, and all was somewhat right with the world. But I will say, based on my experience in DC and the shit I saw, nah, I don't think I'll take another road trip to DC, nigga. Fuck all that shit. I'm like scarred by Fiend City, nigga. Side note, so SOS Sound sent me these earbuds. These bad boys are phenomenal. I actually made a review about them in one of these videos a couple months ago. But for you guys, if you use my code, you get 30% off. That's a nice chunk because these bad boys actually slap. They don't fall out. They're really good. I use them for a lot of fitness or video editing purposes. So if you want to get you a pair, use this code right here. Get you 30%. Get you some for the holiday season, cuz.